welcome to DigiTales. I'm Olivia and today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the brand new DJI Osmo Mobile. So the Osmo Mobile is a handheld stabilization gimbal for your phone. So for us YouTubers out there, this device is going to be pretty much a bit of a godsend, and I think I'm going to be using it on every single one of my shoots moving forward. It's going to hopefully get us some really great shots, especially when I'm doing some more of my vlogging videos. So who are DJI, for those of you who may not be aware? You might have seen recently there's been a number of videos out, etc. online about the new DJI Mavic Pro, which is a really cool drone that's actually coming out in a few weeks time at the end of this month, and as soon as we get our hands on that, we're going to be doing an unboxing review for you guys as well. But essentially DJI creates some really great drones and also various other camera accessories. So this is obviously the Osmo Mobile. So where did this obviously come from? It's got a little bit of history. The Phantom 3 drone, when that originally came out, that had obviously a camera and a gimbal that were attached to it. They were part of the product. What DJI decided to do is then separate the camera and drone. They were together as a different product, and that was called the Osmo. So that meant obviously you could use a handheld camera with a gimbal. Just another great product. This is another separate product. So this is the mobile version. So this is the gimbal on its own, but it's got an additional accessory attached to it, which means that you can attach your phone and use your phone as the camera instead, which is great considering most phones these days shoot 4K, and I've got the new iPhone 7 Plus, so I'm definitely using that quite often because footage that creates is fantastic. So I'm definitely going to be using that with this new device as well, and it's hopefully going to make my videos look even more professional. So let's get on with the unboxing. Got a little lip here to pull it out. Whoa. Another box. Oh nice, it comes with a little bag. That would be great for traveling around with. So when you open it, this is what it looks like. So it's quite nice little padding there to protect it in the packaging. It looks quite smart actually. Let's just broke it by taking out the box now. No, it's actually, yeah, it feels really nice. It's quite lightweight. Obviously it kind of needs configuring. It looks a bit funny right now because it's just like hanging there. It's not what it's supposed to do. So yeah, actually I think so far the finish looks really nice. So it's got these buttons here. We'll talk a little bit about those later on. I think overall it looks like a great product. There's something else here in the box as well. Ah, okay, this looks like the wire to charge it, and obviously a wrist strap for safety reasons. All right, it's an interesting charger because it basically is like a 3mm sort of headphone jack that goes in there, and then that plugs into, I guess, a computer or plug. That might take an absolute eternity to charge. So we'll see how that works out. But yeah, overall, all looks quite good. So now I'll attach my phone and have a look and see how it works. So it's quite good that, unlike other selfie sticks which have like the spring mechanism to attach your phone, so you've got to like hold it up and try and fit your phone in. It's got this here at the back, so you can just kind of twist it like that and it opens up wider. And I've got the iPhone 7 Plus, as you guys have seen from my previous video, if you subscribe to us. And even though obviously it's quite a big phone, I've also got a very thick case around it because I drop it all the time. Even with the case, it still fits in very nicely into the device, which is great. So I'll just tighten that a bit like that. Okay, and then we'll turn it on. So the on and off button is just here on the side. Okay, so first of all, what should I do? Should I turn it around? Or is it facing me? Can you guys basically see my face is like really huge? So first of all, we've got this button here. This big button is what does all the kind of panning. So you can just move it like that, or like this. We can go up or down. That's quite cool. This button here takes photos. Boop. Hello. This one does videos. Obviously it's got the little red dot there, so you can do that for recording. Hopefully it's recording, I can't actually see it. Turn it off. Okay, and then here at the back is the trigger button. So the trigger button is quite cool. It does 3 things. So first of all, if you press it 3 times, 1, 2, 3, it turns the camera around. So you can't actually see that, but the camera is now facing me. Now the camera's facing you. Okay, and then if we press 3 times again, I'll just turn it back around. Okay, and then if we press it twice, it recenters. So now it's centered on me. And then if you hold it down, so you just press it once, obviously, hold it down, it remains centered. So if you're not holding it down, obviously like this, and I move it around, obviously the camera just moves around as I'm panning left and right. But if I hold it down, the phone stays centered on me. So if I move around, it kind of stays on what it's centered on. So it's got a couple of other cool little things actually in the app itself. I'm going to just turn it into selfie mode just because it's easier for me to see what I'm doing. Okay, so if, for example, I don't know if you guys can see, if I press this button here, which looks like a little target button, okay, and then it comes up with a square on my face. So I just draw a square over my face because that's the bit that I want it to focus on. Ta-da! This is so going to be great for like videos and vlogging. And then as I move it around, it stays focused on my face, like that. So I can go up, stays on me, go down, I was looking up at that really hideous angle, then left and right. It's very cool. If I move, it follows me. Whoa. I'm over here. Couldn't find me. I was hiding. Okay, so now we've had a bit of a play around with it and seen how it works. We're now going to go outside to have a bit of a wander around and see what the stabilization is like when we're walking around on uneven ground. That rhymed. It's Christmas!
Have you had a good time so far? Very special guest we've got for you tonight. Who here has heard of One Direction? Yeah, sadly they couldn't make it. So mean. But we do have someone even better than that. Will you please welcome the wonderful, the beautiful and the talented Holly Willoughby is here, ladies and gentlemen. How about that? Hi.
Look how gorgeous she looks. Hi, Regent Street. Hello. I'm trying to think of my best One Direction song now after that. Just sing a song. Hello, everybody. You okay? Happy Christmas.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We've just watched the Regent Street Christmas Lights turn on. It looks really pretty and really Christmassy. I love it. You guys can see. So I'm sorry guys, I've totally forgotten my microphone, so I'm really hoping this is recording okay and you can actually hear me. But basically we're going to go for a bit of a walk around London now with all the lights on, using the DJI Osmo Mobile and see what it's like with the stability. So you guys can follow along with us. So we've tried both sides of the camera, the normal back camera, and now I'm using the front camera to do a selfie mode. I'm wearing heels again because I always am, and it's ridiculous, but I'm going to do some running just for you guys so you can see what the DJI Osmo Mobile is like when you run with it. Right, I'm going to turn it around, I think, maybe later. Don't know how this is going to look. So far I think it looks pretty good just watching it. So just hang on how to make sure I stay in the center of the camera though. Whew. Duck suit this way. Okay. So you guys don't want to be looking at my nose. We're now in Soho Square. I'm a little bit out of breath because I'm really unfit. So pretty around here, and we're going to one of the best Vietnamese restaurants in London called the House of Ho. It's a really cool name, and they do great food, great atmosphere. It's on like 4 floors, and they've got a bar right at the top of it, and that's, I think, where we're going to kick the night off. I'm doing that's a wrap in selfie mode. This is different. So that's a wrap for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching the video. Please remember to like and subscribe to our channel. We've just been told that next week our MacBook Pros are arriving. Yay! So we're going to do a full review and unboxing for you guys on that. So we'll catch you soon. Tasty.